March 2025 has been a tumultuous month on the world stage. Former President Trump, back in the Oval Office, has wasted no time in shaking up the global order. His actions, often unpredictable and seemingly impulsive, have sent shockwaves through international markets and diplomatic circles. From trade wars to military aid freezes, the world is watching with a mix of apprehension and uncertainty. The most immediate impact has been felt in the financial markets. Trump's decision to impose sweeping tariffs on goods from China, Canada, and Mexico has sparked fears of a global trade war. The Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged over 670 points in a single day, reflecting the nervousness of investors. This volatility is not confined to the United States. Stock markets around the world have experienced similar declines, highlighting the interconnectedness of the global economy. The ramifications of Trump's trade policies extend far beyond Wall Street. The tariffs are already being felt by consumers, particularly in the automotive industry. With a 25% tariff on Canadian and Mexican auto parts, the price of cars and trucks is expected to rise sharply. This will hurt both consumers, who will face higher prices, and the automotive industry, which could see a decline in sales. The trade war also threatens to undermine global supply chains that have been built up over decades. Businesses rely on the free flow of goods and services across borders. Disruptions caused by tariffs and trade barriers can lead to delays, shortages, and higher costs. This is particularly true in industries like technology and manufacturing, which rely on complex global supply chains. Beyond trade, Trump's foreign policy decisions have also generated significant controversy. His decision to pause military aid to Ukraine, following a tense meeting with President Zelensky, has raised concerns about America's commitment to its allies. The move has been widely seen as aligning the US more closely with Russia, which invaded Ukraine in 2022. This decision has also exposed cracks in the Western alliance. European leaders have expressed dismay at Trump's actions, with some increasing their own military assistance to Ukraine. The situation underscores the uncertainty and unpredictability that has come to characterize Trump's foreign policy. It remains to be seen what the long-term consequences of these actions will be, but they have undoubtedly strained relationships with key allies. The early days of Trump's return to the presidency have been marked by turbulence and disruption on the world stage. His actions, driven by a desire to reassert American dominance, have instead created a climate of uncertainty and instability. Whether these actions will ultimately strengthen America's position in the world or weaken it remains to be seen. One thing is certain: the global order that emerged after World War II is under significant strain. The rules-based system, championed by the United States for decades, is being challenged by Trump's America First agenda. The consequences of this shift are far-reaching and will continue to shape the world for years to come. Whether Trump's approach ultimately leads to dominance or disaster is a question that only time will answer.